Hi, welcome back to Missing Chemistry. This is Net Ionic Equations Lesson A. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to write a couple of equations here, and then we're going to do the net ionic equation of them. Let's do the first one here. I'm going to take silver nitrate plus potassium chloride, so we go AgNO3, and that's in an aqueous form, plus KCl, which is also in an aqueous form, yields AgCl, which is a solid, plus potassium nitrate, which is also in aqueous form. Now, these aqueous solid forms, that's really important to this whole concept. So what we're going to do is we'll make sure the equation is balanced, and it is. So now we're going to do what we call the TIE, the total ionic equation. So we go Ag plus, we go AQ plus NO3 minus AQ, we're putting our oxidation numbers in, plus AQ, K plus 1, plus Cl negative, AQ, yields AgCl. So solids can't be broken apart, nor can liquids. Okay? Plus K plus 1 AQ plus NO3 minus AQ. So what we're going to do is we're going to do next something called the net ionic equation. Those are the ones that change. So let's go ahead and change the color of the pen for a minute. Okay, so AQ is aqueous on the side and solid on the side. So it does change. Nitrates are AQ on both sides. See, AQ here and AQ there. Since they're the same, we will get rid of them. Okay, so by getting rid of them, what we do is we just simply put a line through, line through. What about my potassium? It's AQ here and it's AQ here. So it didn't change, right? So we get rid of those. Now we're going to write what we call the net ionic equation. So the net ionic equation would be Ag plus AQ plus Cl minus AQ yields AgClS. And that's our net ionic equation. Pretty cool, huh? All right, now let's look at another one here. Let's look at the next equation. So let's clear all these drawings. So our next equation we're going to write is MgNO3 plus Na2CO3. Of course, this is AQ. Sorry about that. And this is also AQ. Yields MgCO3 solid plus NaNO3 AQ. All right. So, given that, we need to balance our chemical equation first. Oh, look, there's two NAs here, right? So we're going to need two NAs over here. So we're going to have to put a 2 in front of there. Okay, so that takes care of that part of the equation. Well, let's see if there's anything else that needs to be balanced. Okay, we have two NO3s, so we got two NO3s there. So that looks like it doesn't. We're balanced. All right, so now let's write the total ionic equation. So this would be Mg plus 2 AQ. This is the total, remember, hang on for a second. This is the total ionic equation. So then it would be plus 2NO3 minus, that's AQ. Notice I took the 2 here and put it in front. That's what you do when you're doing the total ionic equation. This is 2Na AQ plus 1 plus CO3 minus 2 AQ yields MgCO3 solid, we don't break that apart, plus 2Na plus 1 AQ plus 2NO3 minus 1 AQ. All right, let's look for our spectator ions. Now that's a term that we're used in some of our other videos. Spectator ions are ions that don't change from one side of the equation to the other. All right, so let's see here. Let's change the pen again, and we're going to look for spectator ions. So magnesium does change from this side. So magnesium here to here goes from AQ to solid, so it does change. So it's not a spectator. What about our nitrates? Nitrates AQ, it's AQ here. Oh, they change, right? So they're spectator ions, so I'm going to get rid of this one and get rid of this one. What about my Na? My Na is AQ here, and it's also AQ here. So that's a spectator ion because it doesn't change. So we get rid of the Na here and the Na here. What about our carbonates? We're AQ here and solid here, so that does change. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to write the Net Ionic Equation, which I call NIE. So it's going to be Mg AQ plus 2 plus CO3 minus 2 AQ yields MgCO3 solid. And that's it for this lesson. You guys be snarly, and we'll see you back here at Moose in Chemistry.